this year?
I'm not 100% sure. I only did 2 last year, so I was a slacker last year.
No, I wouldn't say you were a slacker.
Yeah.
And because I'm sure you did them beautifully.
Well, I'd like
you do
to
them
think I
theme
did.
tree.
But
yeah.
did you get a tree that actually fits in your house last year? Usually Pat's tree is so tall that it's bent over at the top.
All you'd have to do is come into the room and you'd see the marks on the ceiling that are there permanently, thanks to me. Hey, let's talk about entertaining for the holidays. You and I talked about this at least one time before, because the presentation on this, it's the coolest thing, and these are hotter than heck, let me tell you.
Do we have a
they come, as you can
plate
see, on
for
a
you.
shell, and then they are chocked full of this amazing, amazing seafood. I mean, take a look at that. I don't want it to drip all over the place. What am I talking about? I am talking about 10 of these. They're 6-ounce gourmet stuffed scallops in the shells that you see right here. 5 easy pays at $22. So how fun and interesting. We're going to be talking about our charcuterie board. How about this as your appetizers or your main plate?
Gorgeous. Well, they come to us, of course, from Egg Harbor. That is the seafood division of Rastelli Meats. And when it comes to Egg Harbor, their first thought is about the quality of the seafood that they use. And then, of course, they put together some incredible recipes. So to give us that kind of white linen tablecloth experience, this one is jazzed up, being served in the shell. Thank goodness, Brittany Rastelli, the culinary expert for Rastelli's, director of culinary, is here with us to talk more about this.
Hi, ladies. This is one of my favorite cheats on Christmas Eve for the 7 fish, because these gourmet stuffed scallops are not just stuffed with scallops. You have the whole scallops that are in there, but you also have the whole pieces of shrimp and then the shredded lobster meat in your stuffed scallop shell. And that is mixed with some buttery breadcrumbs, some sherry garlic. The smell when you bake these is incredible. It fills your home with just a beautiful aroma. You're gonna get them looking like this in the actual scallop shell. This is a real shell here. It's not a piece of plastic. So this can go on a cookie sheet or a sheet pan. Put that in your oven for about 45 minutes, or your air fryer, which is always my best friend. And that'll take about 25 to 30 minutes. And your result is gonna be one of these delicious, flavorful, and of course, full of scallops, shrimp, and the shredded lobster meat throughout. And this is great to entertain with.
Shrimp and lobster meat, and this shell is like poofed over with all that goodness. The top of it, Brittany, almost feels like little breadcrumbs to it. There's not a lot of filling as far as like breadcrumby kind of filling. Just on the top, it's a little bit crispy. And then you dig in and you find all of the scallops and all of the wonderful meat. It's delicious.
Yes, filled with seafood. So again, I want to show you how easy these are to come out of the oven or out of the air fryer. I have these guys finishing up right here.
Brittany, could you walk us through, when we get these home, what we should do with them? Would you mind?
Yes, of course. When you get home, they're going to come in a little individual bag like this. So just take out whatever you need. If maybe you're having 6 people over for the holidays and you have the other 4 and you just want to try one, take one out. And then from this stage, you either put it in your oven and it's gonna brown up beautifully like these guys did here, or your air fryer. And I'll show you that as well. But look at them, how beautiful. And think about the time that you're saving.
Did you put butter on the top of them or anything? Do you have to butter?
No.
Or, no, they come out brown like that?
You don't have to do it.
Really?
No, you don't have to brush them. They're the scallops and the shrimp and the lobster are actually mixed with a buttery breadcrumb that's already in there. And then the garlic, so that's why you're getting that brown on the top. That's the real butter that is coming out with that. But these are great over pasta. And like I said, they come individual. So if just you want one, just take it out and prepare it.
So pretty.
By the time the holidays come around.
So fancy, yeah. And so delicious. I just can't believe how much there is stuffed in the shell. I mean, these are like the biggest cake that you've seen as far as some kind of seafood cake on this. We rarely have these. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a long time since you and I had an opportunity to talk to Brittany about this. We can put you on auto delivery if you want to select that. That's every 60 days for 1 year. And how long would these, if one was just going to, eat them individually, how long, Brittany, would they last in the freezer?
They last in your freezer for up to a year. So what I like to do is just take them out, put them in, and then I use them to entertain with. And then again, if it's just me and my husband and the kids, I'll only make 3 for the 4 of us because they're just so generously portioned with that 6 ounces. And so easy. By the time the holidays come around, we have shopped, we've wrapped, we've shopped for the wrapping paper, we prepared our menu for our guests to come over, or maybe we're going somewhere and we have to think about that too. This is one of those items that you kind of put it in your oven or your air fryer and you forget about it until the buzzer goes off, and then you have something that you feel good about and that your guests are going to feel good about, and then you get to spend time with them, which is always important to me, to not be in the kitchen all day and all night.
I mean, look at the presentation with this. Isn't that pretty? I was thinking the same thing. Look how beautiful that is. Just an oversized round dish, and you put them around there, and the lemons in the center if you want to. If you want to buy more than one set, you're more than welcome to buy more than one set. And you're offering your guests, because I can see, I have a fork full. There's scallops. I can see shrimp in here. And there's a ton more where that came from. I mean, that's the beauty of this. Look how special.
That's a big bite.
Yeah, that's a big bite,
there.
right?
It's hard not to take a big bite of these because the flavors work together so well.
I hardly made a dent in it.
And 84654 is your item number. Of course, we love anything that Egg Harbor brings to us. And we'll have the perfect turf to go with that coming up from Rastelli's with these amazing prime rib steaks. So, Brittany, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Brittany.
Thank you, ladies.
Have a great day.
All right, if you're just joining us, it's 4 hours of gorgeous, delicious